Welcome back to my Volkswagen bus restoration channel. Here she is. So I'm going to go through what I've done since my last update on this, which is not really an awful lot, but it's something done anyway. Managed to get this blended in. I was a little bit worried about this corner section here because this is new steel from down here up to somewhere around here. This is all new steel. Of course, you know, if you watch my videos, rocker panels are all new steel. And inside, I finished this off. Where are we? There we are. I put seam sealer on. I'll show a picture of that as well. I can do it. When I go back to the bench shortly, I'll show you what I use for seam sealer. Used it for many years now. Interior is out. Dash pad panel is out. I want to tidy up all in here. I've gone around with my rust proofing in here. Just bear with me as I climb up through the sunroof. I've cut out the rust, which was up in here, which I showed on another video. This is ready for a thin layer of filler to go on, filled here, and the same on this other side as well. So that is done. Those are what I use for this is a body epoxy adhesive, very strong. I like doing this because it actually, as you glue it, it also seals it from any water ingress as well. That works out well. Okay, back down through. We'll just go around the other side. We'll just turn these lights off because I think it's too bright. Here we go. Okay. I'm not going to go all the way down here, so I might trip over the camera. But this is all done now. A little bit of sanding there, but not very much. I now need to take it back to bare metal. You can see down this area here, which is bare metal. Next nice day, where I can open up the shop doors, I'm going to lay into it with getting the paint off. Okay, further on down. This had a big dent in here. I knocked most of it out, and I just put a thin layer of filler over it. So that's what I've done so far. This has been a year in the making so far, and probably around about 200 hours of my time in here. Okay, let me just spin you around and I'll show you because I've seen somebody was asking what seam sealer to use, and this is what I use. I've been using it for many years now on my car restorations, and it works very well. Okay, thank you for watching so far. Next little clip will be me giving a breakdown of costs, which is very interesting and kind of frightening in a way as well. Okay, on to the breakdown. So let's give a breakdown of what the Volkswagen bus I'm looking at right now, what's it cost so far, and what am I going to put into it. New panels, steel panels I showed you, is around 2,000 Canadian dollars, which isn't too bad from the sounds of it. I think that's quite a good deal. That's what I've done so far in a year, is get all the rust out, and there was a lot of rust in there. If you follow the videos, this is a very rusty bus to work on. The cost of the bus was $800, which is quite not a bad deal. I did buy also 2 spare ones, which I've shown you in previous videos. Those cost me $800 for repair. I sold the engine for $400. So I got the 2 spares for $400. on there, and there's lots of bits and pieces on there I can use, and I'll probably end up selling some of them off later on. The time spent so far, I would say, is about $200, 200 hours, sorry, on there. And if you put my hourly rate in there as a shop at $50 an hour, which is not very much for a shop, I know, but I got no overheads here. This is part of my property, and I'm quite happy charging $50 an hour. So that would be about $10,000 in labor. If you would get me to do it up to this stage here. Now, going forward, the engine needs to be rebuilt. Mice have got in there and dropped all grain seed in the engine. There's dents on top of the pistons, and one of the cylinder heads is badly damaged. I'm going to buy at least one new cylinder head and probably end up buying two new ones. I estimate rebuild for the engine is going to be around $3,000 in parts. That's not counting my time. I'm not going to count my time forward now. To do, what else did it need? It needs all new brakes all throughout. Probably parts, I added up in my mind really quickly, probably about $600 in parts for brakes. And if I can put new tires on as well, which I'm not too sure what those will cost. It needs a new windscreen, which is about $400. I got 2 new seats for it already. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be charged for those, maybe $200. I might be able to get a better deal on that. But they're out of a Mazda Miata, quite comfortable seats as well. I'm looking at the bus right now, trying to add up in my mind what I'm doing. There's a lot of work to do. Then painting alone can be quite expensive. If you're going to take this to a professional paint shop, I do my own painting here. It would be very expensive. So the stage we'll go through is I've got to rub it all back to bare metal, and then on goes a 2K primer coat, etching coat. And on top of that, I probably put probably more than 2, probably like 3 coats of high build primer, which will then be rubbed down to get the desired finish I'm looking for. Then I'm going to paint it red and white back to the original color, but I may go metallic red and maybe slightly metallic white as well. You know, just give it a little bit of bling, make it stand out. And I'll put up a picture of one I've seen like it. And if that's your Volkswagen bus, I'd love it. But I love the color scheme on it. So I'm going to post it up now. Then the rest of it is interior work. What I like to do is get the bus rolling as a rolling restoration by June or July, where I can work on the interior on it. Interior, I've got the spare ones I got at Sal's got a Westphalia interior. Most of it's there, but the wood may not be very good. But I may be using that as templates to make up my own interior for it. So that'd be so it could be a late spring, summer job to do that on there. I do have a bit of a deadline to get this one finished. So that's where I'm at. I've always figured when I bought this bus that it's going to be about $10,000 in parts to do it. To get it all up to a stage where I like to get up to get to my standard anyway. Then, but if you're a owner of a Volkswagen bus and you brought it to me, so it's going to be parts plus my time, which I figured would be around $20,000, $25,000 to do it. So we're now looking at $35,000 Volkswagen bus, which is about market value for a real nice one here. So you tell me, is it worth it to do? If you can do it yourself, sure, no problem. If you take it to somebody, how deep are your pockets? Because it's like an old house. Once you start digging in, you find all sorts going wrong with it. Anyway, that's my estimate costs. And there will be more videos showing me as I go along, restoring this as I do things. Anyway, thank you for watching so far. Please like, subscribe. It all helps me to do things. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.